Could you use a cane?
Against a sword? Actually,
Yeah!
we have a friend who's used a cane in his offhand in a bunch of different tournaments.
There's even a whole martial art based around using a cane as a weapon.
But having a cane versus a sword is definitely going to be in favor of the sword.
Right off the bat, you have way less hand protection than a traditional sword.
A sword has a lot of things protecting the hand, like a cross guard, sometimes bells, sometimes rings, and that means if I'm attacked, I can funnel to my cross and protect myself. Cane does not have that luxury.
Also, a cane is a lot less lethal than a sword. Getting bonked in the head would suck, but not as bad as a sword.
The cane has some interesting things that might be an advantage, like the hook.
You could use the crook to move your opponent's sword.
This would be most effective if you had something in your offhand to capitalize on it.
But on its own, it really only delays the inevitable. You might be able to use it to hook a leg,
But that leaves you pretty exposed up top.
you could maybe use it to hook the sword itself or an arm.
But even then, the sword still has other options.
There are a lot of interesting ideas you could do with a cane, but in practice, it's just not going to be as effective as this dedicated weapon.
But if you paired your trusty walking cane with some other weapon, all of a sudden it becomes a lot more useful.
The biggest issue is probably that wood is not as durable as steel.
It definitely could take quite a few hits from the sword, but eventually it is gonna break.
So overall, cane as a weapon.
Pretty good, especially when paired with a dedicated weapon.
But on its own, probably not going to defeat a sword.